BNC, 100% black and brown host around the clock. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Howard University is one of those HBCUs to receive federal aid to increase its security. But at the same time, the non-tenure track full-time and adjunct faculty at Howard, well, they're struggling with food and housing insecurity as they have been underpaid for years. While the president of the university, Wayne Frederick, makes $1.649 million, most full-time non-tenure track faculty make $48,000 per year or less. To protest these conditions, the teachers union held a rally earlier today, and they had a very clear message.
If the leadership of this university does not reach an agreement with us on March 18th, this Friday, then on Wednesday, March 23rd, on Thursday, March 24th, and on Friday, March 25th, the Adjuncts Union and the Lecturers Union, in alliance with SEIU Local 500, we will be holding an unfair labor practice strike. Yeah.
Joining me now is Cyrus Hampton, who you just saw during that soundbite at the rally. He is a master instructor at the Department of English at Howard University. My brother, thank you so much for joining me on Black News Tonight. The striking difference between the president's salary and what non-tenure track full-time faculty make is a major issue, but it's not the only one that you've been complaining about. Talk to me a little bit about what the essential concerns and problems are for Howard University faculty.
Yeah, the pay is a big part of it, but it's certainly not the only thing. One of the first things that really brought us all together to want to unionize in the first place, and we unionized, a few years ago. So we've been at this fighting just to be heard. But one of the big things that brought us together to want to unionize in the first place was something that's called the 7-year rule. And this essentially says that regardless of how well a lecturer is doing as a teacher, how much their department wants to hold on to them, or how well liked and how effectively they work with their students. Essentially, they're out after 7 years. We lose every year a number of really strong, dedicated faculty. It goes back as well as it's a very archaic, strange rule that there aren't many good arguments in favor of, but it goes back, it leads back in time to when Toni Morrison was a lecturer at Howard, and we lost her. We lost Roberta Flack over the 7-year rule as well. So there's pay, and it's not a small amount of pay. It's a really sizable chunk of pay that we need to get up to DC standard of living. And then the 7-year rule, we have a lot of administrative problems as well. A lot of us don't know if we are going to be rehired until after we've started teaching. So there's a lot of difficulty, disruption, things that make it harder for us to teach. Because, if you have to have a second job, if you don't know if you're going to have a job come August, if you know that in a year or two or 7 years, the university is going to boot you, it makes it hard to focus on giving back to the students. And that's really why we're all teaching here. We all care about this university very deeply. I'm an alum of Howard. Many of my colleagues are alums, and all of my colleagues, every single one of them that I've talked to care a whole lot about the students and love Howard for the students. But the situation makes it hard for us to really give them what we want to give them.
Why has Howard not come to an agreement after such a long length of time? I mean, just the years since you've been unionized even.
I think there are a couple of different things going on. Howard is a storied university. It's a historic university. Sometimes that means that shifting directions and asking questions about what could be better or what should be better is difficult. It's hard to sort of shift feet. The other thing is that we haven't been able to really get in touch with and speak directly with university leadership itself. A couple years back, the university hired a anti-union, anti-workers' rights law firm, and that law firm has stood staunchly in between the union, the lecturers and adjuncts, and anyone who has any real say at the university. I've sat in rooms where we were shouted at for trying to talk to some of our colleagues who were representing the leadership side of things. So I think that there are actors on campus who the leadership has put their trust in, who are standing in direct opposition to the university, doing what would actually be good for the university. So, one of the things we talked about in our rally today is we were really honestly just trying to get in touch with the provost of the university, that's the chief academic officer, just to be able to have him actually hear out some of what we're talking about, hear it from us, because a couple weeks ago he had sent us an email saying, oh, here's what's wrong with all your proposals, and what he was describing was not at all what we were proposing. So there's some disconnect, there's some miscommunication, and like I said, yeah, go ahead.
Cyrus, do you think that it was a miscommunication? Do you think it was a willful misreading? Do you think it's dishonesty? Do you think he just didn't read it? What do you think it is?
I can't speak for the leadership of the university. I imagine they have a lot on their plate. I think sometimes the amount they have on their plate leads to them not trusting that the university filled with scholars and artists and educators, all of us with a ton of experience, all of us with as much qualification as them, I think it can lead to a little distrust, maybe a little cynicism. So I can't certainly say for sure, Provost Wutaw or President Frederick, this was their intention behind anything. And I don't think it's necessary to really dwell on that. But the end result is that, whether they are intentionally misreading or, stoppering their ears, or someone's in the way of them hearing, they aren't hearing us, they aren't talking with us, and they aren't asking real questions about what would make the university better. The problems that the faculty facing are similar to problems that students are facing, similar to problems that alumni are raising. There's a lot of trouble on our campus, sadly. It's a beautiful campus,
No,
it's a beautiful school, but there's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the reason I asked was partly because it becomes a question of whether or not, we believe that the person we're engaging is operating in good faith or not, right? It's one thing to say, hey, you're not understanding our demands. Let's talk through it, versus we're going to be willfully ignorant or willfully misrepresent the resistance's position. It changes a lot here. But ultimately, as you said, the administration isn't meeting your needs right now. And if they don't meet you on Friday, y'all will be on strike next Wednesday.
That's correct.
What do you think is going to happen? What's your best estimate?
We're in a situation now where the university is short on staff as far as teaching faculty. We have some of the largest record class sizes we've had perhaps ever, and we're struggling to find people to teach those students. Howard University needs us. And we are dedicated to trying to get Howard University there by hook or by crook if it comes to it. And so, I think that when we strike, if we are forced to do it, we don't want to, but if we are forced to strike, I have to imagine there's going to be some sort of a reckoning where the leadership of the university recognizes we can't afford to not listen to what's being said and pay some attention to what these teachers are saying is needed at the university. It's not like we're teaching a small number of courses. We're teaching over 2,000 courses every year. Each of us are working with hundreds of students every year. Every student works with lecturers. Every student works with adjunct faculty. We are necessary for the function of the university. And so if come Wednesday we are striking, it's going to shut some stuff down. And that's not to mention the fact that we have support from a lot of our tenure faculty colleagues. We have a lot of support from our students. Our students are feeling a lot of the crunch of this university as well. And so if the leadership of the university wants to better this university, they need to start talking with us and paying some attention right away.
Absolutely. We want to see the best outcome for the Howard University community. As you said, Howard is a venerated institution. It's one that we love deeply. We want the best outcome for the students this semester. We want you all to be treated with dignity, living wages, fair rules, and we want Howard to thrive. And I think the way to do that is to meet people's needs as workers. We all love our institutions. We all love our HBCUs, but we still got to be treated right and paid well. So hopefully you all come to an agreement and things work out in the best way possible.